chips. I'm getting rich. Running up digits, counting up six packs. My money flipping, let's take a trip. Splash. Standing on business, tycoon rich. I'm rich. Look at my chips. I'm getting rich. Running up digits, counting up six. My money flipping, let's take a trip. Splash. Standing on business, tycoon rich.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're going to talk about our live futures trading with NASDAQ, talk about what we actually trade. And then after we talk about what we trade, I'm going to talk about the strategy that we use when we're entering a trade. We've been doing very well with this strategy very recently. So we're going to keep this train moving and have some exciting announcements towards the end as well. So we're pushing forward, guys. We're pushing forward on this $50,000 to $750,000 challenge. Okay. So let's talk about NASDAQ. NASDAQ 100 is the index that we trade every morning when the market opens. Okay. So it's an index that caters to investors interested in innovative, growth-oriented companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and others, offering a diverse selection of industry leaders driving economic progress and technological advancement. So these are some of the actual companies that are comprised in the NASDAQ index. All right. So like I mentioned, that Apple is here. Okay. Then we have Microsoft here. We have Adobe here, Ross, right? So Centus, so Comcast, these are a lot of Monster. These are a lot of the companies that most people are familiar with. And so we trade the performance of these companies and pretty much see if we can find probable setups to get into an opportunity for, for winning trades. Okay. So let's talk about what we're looking for when we're getting into trades. Okay. So before we get into any trades, the first thing that's very important to identify, okay, the first thing is to identify your market condition. Okay. You have to identify your market condition. And great morning to everybody that's joined. Okay. So once you identify your market condition, okay, so what does that mean? Are we in a ranging market? Is it consolidated, or are we trending? But the main two right here are trending markets and ranging markets. Okay. So I'm going to go to the chart and I want you guys to tell me what type of market conditions, put it in the comments for me. What type of market conditions are we in for today? Okay. So for those of you all that are new, I'm on the MNQ, which is the E-mini for NASDAQ. Okay. Via TradingView. Okay, so tradingview.com. This is where I'm looking at my my charts here. But based on what we're looking at, that, so I'm on the 15-minute chart, and I'll get into why we look at the 15-minute chart. But what do you guys see here? Are we on an uptrend, downtrend? Are we moving sideways? Are we ranging? What are we in right now, guys? Uptrend, downtrend, or range? Uptrend, downtrend, or range? What do you guys think? And let me go to my YouTube on here too as well, so I can see you guys' comments here. Okay, uptrend, downtrend, or range, guys. What do you guys think we're in right now? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think we're in right now? What do you guys think? Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're in an uptrend, downtrend, or range. Let me know in the comment section. Okay. Okay. Kelly says we're consolidated. We're consolidated. Let me go to my chart. Let's go look at it. Okay. We're consolidated. So, okay. So, Kelly, you are, I know exactly where your head is with that. Okay. So let's go back to the chart. And in this area here, Kelly is absolutely right. We are consolidated here. Okay. However, if we look at the market here, it broke out of this area, right? So this is current market condition right here, where this little area is here. And if we look at the pattern of what we're experiencing here is this, right? So we got a couple of swings creating lower lows. We consolidated here, like Kelly said, and then we came down and created another lower low. Okay. And so that tells me that the market is still trying to go in a downward direction. A downward direction. So we are in a trending market. Okay. We're in a trending market. Okay, so now with the trending market, now that we know that we're headed in a downward direction, okay, our directional bias for today is what? Is it a buy? Is it a sell? Or is it a no trading day? You think it's going to be a buy, a sell, or a no trading day? All right. So Speedy Rob said downtrend. Yep. Downtrend. Yep. That's right, Kelly. That's right. Okay. So tell me, guys, do you guys think that we should be looking for buys, sells, or should we just kind of stay out of the market right now? What do you guys think? Buys, sells, or should we be staying out of the market? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. And great morning to everybody that's joined. Okay. So let's see here. Let me go back to my charts. And while they're doing that, we're going to look at what our trending market rules are while they're putting that answer in the chat. Okay. So if we look here, if we look at our rules here, now that we've identified, okay, we've clearly identified what type of market condition we're in. Now we're looking at specifically the trending market rules. Okay, so we already determined that we're in a downtrend. So now we're only looking at the trending market rules, guys. Okay, so step 1 says use the 15-minute chart via TradingView to identify an uptrend or a downtrend. So as Speedy Rob and Kelly already told us, we're in a downtrend. Okay, so they were spot on with that. Now that we've identified the downtrend, let's see if they put the answers in the comment section. Okay, so Kelly and Michael says sell. Yep, that's right. So we're looking for a potential sell. Okay, so if we look at the second set of the rules here, it says when the market is in a downtrend, we look for sales. We look for sales, right? Because it's already telling us that it's going down. The market wants to go down. We know with sales, we want the market to go down. And with buys, we want the market to go up. Okay? So right now, we are looking at sales. So once you have determined your directional bias, you wait for the alert on the 5-minute chart to enter the trade, or we wait for BPC. We wait for BPC. Okay? Real quick in the comment section, guys, tell me what does BPC stand for, if you know it. Okay, if you know it, tell me what BPC stands for. I wanna see if you guys know. Okay, so Speedy Rob says, I think today going to be a buy, false breakout. Okay. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So we're looking at some critical levels here. And I'm gonna talk about that. 1 second. Let me go to the chart, back to the chart. All right. So if we look here, let's see. First of all, we're in a downtrend, okay? All right. So we're at this level, and it looks like it's finding support at this 20,000. What is this? 20,262 level, okay? Looks like we're finding support here. So if I look to the left, I don't see any recent activity for this support. Okay, so we could be continuing to head down. Now, let's go to the higher time frame so we can see a better scope of this. We're going to work our way from the 1 hour all the way back down to the 5-minute. Okay, so it's called TDA, top-down analysis. Okay, let me see if they put it in. Okay, Kelly put breakout, pullback, continuation. Excellent, Kelly. Excellent. And Kelly knocked it out the park yesterday. She made over $500 in 20 minutes. So great job, Kelly. Okay, so now let's go to so I'm at the chart now, okay? And let's look at what we are seeing here on the 1 hour. So this is the 1 hour. If I look to the left here, there's nothing here. Okay, let me take my levels out because sometimes that can be confusing a little bit. So if I look to the left here, there's no recent levels where we are right now. Okay, all of the activity is up here. Okay, we've breaking this level here, right? This was the kind of like the last recent level of support, and now we're here. So I'm gonna go to the 4 hour because I want to see where that major level of support is going to be, because we have to anticipate that as well. Okay, so now if I go to the 4 hour here, here's our next level. Let's see, right here at this 20,039 level. Okay, 20,039 level. So let me go ahead and drop a line there. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to my 1 hour. Let me refresh the chart. Okay, and let's see here. So I dropped the key level, so that's down here, guys. That's here. It's 20,000. Let me move it up just a little bit. 20,039 level. Okay, 20,039, about right there. All right, so I'm gonna delete this one right here. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, guys. So if we do continue to come down, we know that at this level here, we should start seeing some major support here. Okay, some major support. Let me delete these other levels here. All right, get us a cleaner chart. So that's what we're looking at. So let's take a look at the 30-minute. Okay, take a look at the 30-minute. It broke, so price broke this level here. And it's finding support right here. Okay, so if we look at our 30-minute, we are currently oversold. When we're oversold, what's the next direction for the market to potentially correct itself to go up or down, guys? When we're oversold, what's the next potential for the market to go up or down at some point? Okay, tell me what you guys think, up or down when we're oversold. What are we looking at? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. When we are oversold, what are we looking for? Eventually, the market has to correct itself. So what are we looking for? The market to move up or down? Up or down? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. And great morning to everybody that just joined on the Instagram side. Okay. All right. Are we looking for price to go up or down? Up or down? All right. And while they're doing that, I'm going to break down the analogy. Okay. So Mike says up. Kelly says up. Beautiful. They're absolutely right. Okay. So now when we are doing that, right? So I always compare it to the roller coaster analogy when we're looking at the stochastic. Okay. The STC is just more of an updated version of it. Okay. So, but let's look at it like this. Let me take my key levels off so we can have a clean chart. All right, and so if we look at it here, okay, look at this little illustration here, we can see when the roller coaster is at the bottom, we expect it for it to go up. When the roller coaster is at the top, we expect it for it to go down. The market never just moves straight down, and it never just moves straight up. At some point, it has to correct itself and rebalance. And so when that happens, when we see that price is oversold, we know at some point the market has to correct itself and eventually come up because it's sold off for so long that the buyers have to rebalance the market. Okay, so what I'm looking for potential entries for the next trade are a couple of things. So here's our level of, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Right, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna take this one out and then I'm gonna drop this one here. Okay, what I'm looking for is a pullback here. Okay, two things can happen. So we know typically on a downtrend, we see a nice little movement like this. It might consolidate and then drop again, which is what we're seeing here, consolidation and then a drop, right? So when price broke out here, it told me that the sellers are still trying to break and push the price down, right? We are finding support here. So this could be either a pullback to continue to the downside, or this could be where we find where we find support here. We might get a little pullback here, and we find support again here. So a double bottom. If we find support twice here, then that tells me that the buyers are trying to come into play. Okay. If we break this level, so these are my two levels that I'm looking at for potential entry. I'm looking at the 20,380 level, which is here, for price to break out to the upside, a BPC on the upside. I'm looking for price to break out on this side for a downside, for a sale, okay, BPC. Now, typically what I do is when I see prices headed to these areas here, I look at the 1 minute so I can get a quicker entry for the BPC, okay? I look for that. So what am I looking for the BPC? A breakout, same thing that Kelly mentioned earlier. A breakout, a pullback, okay, and a continuation. All right. So I want price to break out of one of these areas. I'll show the upside and then I'll show the downside. If it's on the buy side, I want price to break out of this area here. Okay. Break out of this area here. And then it pulls back to this level here. Pulls back to this level. So instead of coming all the way back down, it just pulls back here. Okay. And then we get a nice engulfing bullish candle for the next candle to take us to the upside. Okay, nice engulfing candle. At that point, that's telling me that the buyers have picked up momentum and they have temporary control of the market right now. Okay, so there's my breakout here. The red line is my pullback. The continuation is my confirmation that we have potential to go to the upside. Okay, so that's what I would want to see at that what level is this? That this 20,380 level. If we get a sell, okay, if we get a sell, what I would want to see is a breakout to the downside. Okay, we break out to the downside, right? Then we pull back to our resistance level. Okay, and then continuation to the downside. We get continuation to the downside. So we have a bearish engulfing candle showing us that we have momentum here, or multiple bearish candles. Okay, and if we clear this level here, it's a good drop. Okay. Now on the upside, we might have a little bit of pushback because there was a lot of sell-offs in the market in the past, like almost 2 weeks, basically. Okay. So it is, at some point, the market is going to start to reverse. We just got to determine when is that going to happen. All right. So it's 9:02 now. So we still have some time. We don't enter the market until after 9:30. After that 9:30 candle closes, then that's when I look to enter the market. Okay. That's when I look to enter the market, after the 9:30 candle close. Okay, Sylvester says, let's do the doggone thing, Coach Blue. I hear you. And I hear his voice too saying that. All right. And it says, we can, we will, we must. Okay, that's right. That's absolutely right. We definitely going to get it done. All right. And I got a nice little shout out towards the end for one of our students that's been doing some great work. Okay. So that's what we're looking at for today. Now let's talk about how the concept that we've been using. I want to say for the past 9 days, we've had one losing day. Okay. And that's just because we got wicked out, because that one probably would have been a winning day too. But we had one losing day. All right. And we are in the process of scaling. Okay. So that actually put us in position where we have one of our students that actually passed yesterday. All right, so shout out to Mary. Okay, I got my little siren right here. I want to hear. Shout out to Mary, okay, DJ Siren, for passing the top step 50K trading combine yesterday. All right, great job, Mary. Great job doing that. Okay, and so what does that look like? Why is that exciting? Right? Let's talk about that. So if we go, so we use a prop firm called Top Step. Okay, so Top Step is just a platform that allows you to trade futures. All right, and so with Top Step, they give you some options. All right, so all of our students are starting at the $50,000 account, and we have a lot of other students that are on the verge of actually passing this either this week or next week as well. So I'm excited about that also. Okay, but let's talk about this $50,000 account. So there's a bigger picture here. Okay, one of the things that traders that's a challenge for traders is having the proper amount of money to trade with in order to make a substantial amount of money to use that to provide for a lifestyle that you want. Okay, and when that happens, okay, Mary said, congrats, Mary. Everybody say, go, Mary. That's right. That's right. Money bags, right? So what happens with that is the trading combine gives you access. If you pass, you get a subscription for $49. Okay. And they're saying if you can grow that account, if you can grow this account and put $3,000 worth of profit on that account, okay, so $50,000 here, all right, okay, and if you can grow that account to 53K, then you get access to the express funded account. You get access to the express funded account. So what does that mean? Once you pass, after you have 5 winning days, you can now withdraw 50% of your profits. So let's say you grew your account to $10,000. Let's say $8,000. You grew your account to $8,000. Okay? At that point, you can now withdraw $4,000. Okay? After 30 winning days, you can withdraw 100% of your profits up until you make $10,000. Now, once you make $10,000 or more, Top Step keeps 10% and you keep the other 90%. Okay, which I believe is a very more than generous split. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, right? So let's say, for instance, Mary gets $10,000. She accumulates $10,000 from her 50K account. Okay, and so now she has an account that can pay her about $10,000. Between I say on the conservative note, let's say 10. Let's say she does 15% in a month. Let's say that 15% in a month. So let's say 7,500. Okay, so $7,500 a month. So that means in 2 months she'll have about $15,000. Okay, you put that $15,000 in an automated process, and I won't go into full detail about that, but the students are already familiar with what I'm talking about, right? And you put that money into the automated process, and let's say you're making about let's say 30% a month, so you're around $4,500 a month, right? Automated, passive, managed. I would say managed passive, right? Because at the end of the day, you still got to manage your money, right? So that's the $50,000 scenario. Okay, so as we continue to scale, it gets more interesting. Okay, so the next target is going to be the 150. Okay, once you knock out the 50,000, the next target is the 150. At this point, once you pass your $150,000 combine, now let's say you make that same 15%. Now you have about, let's say you're just making about $20,000 a month. Okay, let's just say that. So in 2 months, you've accumulated 40K. Okay, you've accumulated 40K. So let's just say you make that same 30% on that 40K. Now you're making $12,000 a month passively. Okay, all right. So Now this is where it gets interesting, because you already have your $40,000 locked in, right? That's making money for you. Not to mention you're still trading this account right here. So you have 20,000 coming in from your active income, and then you have 12,000 coming in from passive. So you're looking at $32,000 within a 3-month span, just by being consistent, showing up and executing. Okay, and our average trades are probably anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, hour and a half tops that we're staying in our trades. Okay, but this is not where we stop here. Our goal is to get to 750,000. Okay, so let's run that same scenario. With 750,000 of funding, okay, and we do that same. Matter of fact, let me pull up the calculator here, because now we're talking big numbers. We got to make sure we on point. So 750,000. You guys should be able to see the calculator now. Yep, you can see it. Okay, cool. So we have 750,000. All right, times that same 15%. Okay, same 15%. You're at $112,500 per month. Okay, we multiply that by 2. You're at $225,000, almost $250,000. Okay, now we take that same 225. I wouldn't even recommend putting all of this into the automated. This is where you diversify now, right? So there's other plays that's in position for you all to diversify, but we're just talking about this specifically. Let's just say you put 100 of this into your passive play, right? 100 at 30,000. I'm sorry, at 30% a month. You're looking at $30,000 per month. Okay, plus what you're already making from the combine, which is $112,500 to be exact. So $142,000, $142,500 per month. Okay, this is over $1 million per year. Passively, that's $300,000 a year. So we're combining the active and the passive. So this is where life starts to shift. This is where generations start to shift. This is where mindset and your entire financial situation starts to shift. And so staying locked in on this and being consistent and persistent on a target, we look up in the next, let's just say 6 to 8 months, we have this whole entire system moving for us. Okay? So that's where we're headed, guys. That's where we're headed. And so that's why I talk about the combine, is because it puts you in position to risk a minimal amount to gain a substantial amount. Now, there might be some resets in there, because there might be some things that you have to fix or change or whatever. But at the end of the day, what you're putting up is not $50,000. What you're putting up is not $100,000. It's not $150,000. I'd rather risk losing this than losing this, right? So when you look at the risk to reward in this scenario, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Even if I have to reset my account 4 or 5 times, right? Let's say 5 times for this. That's $750 I put up to still get access to $150,000. Still a great risk to reward. But, we're not trying to do all that, of course. But I'm just breaking down all types of scenarios, right? So that's why we have to stay locked in on where we're headed, right? And so, again, great job to Mary for knocking down this $50K. So now she's going to get access to her express funded account. And then the next target is $150. Okay? So let me go back, make sure I'm not missing any. Okay. So Mary says, thanks, Coach, for all that you taught me to get there. You're the GOAT, greatest of all traders. Sylvester said, we can, we will, we must. And then Kelly said, well, church voice. All right. And then Mary says, get ready to shift. Let's get this, fam. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, guys. So we're at 9:15. Let's go take a look at the charts again. Okay. And we're going to review our trade from yesterday while we're waiting for the market to open. And we're going to talk about how do you know when to stay in the trade and when to get out. I think that's really important. This was kind of a challenge for me early on, um, trying to figure out how long I should stay in the trade, right? Because it's like, okay, should I stay in? I could have got a little bit more, or should I get out? Things of that nature, right? So if we look at the setup from yesterday, I'm gonna use my replay button here, and we got into a sell, right? So let me go to my 15. Let me go to my 5-minute. That'll give us a more clear image of where we got in and where we got out. Okay, so this was yesterday. So let me go ahead and rewind here. All right. And let's get a zoom in on where we are looking at here. Okay, here we go. So this line here was my TP1, and then this was the TP2. That's why those two lines are there. Okay, so if we play it out here, as you can see, we identified the market conditions. So our two levels we were looking for price to respond here and price to respond here. Notice how this candle right here, okay, it wicked out to the top and it wicked out at the bottom. So they were trying to entice some traders to get into some buys and sells here. Okay, so what we're looking for, that's why we wait until we see what how prices breaks out on this side. Okay, so we can see what's really going on. All right, so how do we do that? We use the BPC method. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next candle here. All right, and then there was a sell right there on the 5-minute. Now we entered the trade. Probably somewhere here. So how did we enter so soon if the candle closed here? Well, we looked for BPC on the 1-minute chart. We looked for BPC on the 1-minute chart. So that gave us a quicker and more precise entry. And then we took it all the way down to here. All right. So why was this kind of like the threshold of, okay, I should probably get out at this moment? If we look to the left, let me zoom out a little bit. If we look to the left, there are multiple levels of support here. So when you see that there are multiple buys at a level, you have to respect that. Okay, so if we look here, price came down here, found support, went up. It came back down to this level, found support, and it went up. Came back down to this level, found support, and then it went up. So if it comes back down to this level, there's a high chance that price will find support again, because it's already shown us that there are significant buyers in the market. There are significant buyers in the market. Okay? So, okay, we got a question. So, okay, I see the money, Kelly, I see you. All right, so it said, so Mary said, Coach, did you click sell twice for TP1 and TP2? Okay, so Mary, what I did was I stayed in one position, right? So I clicked sell once. All right, so when I click sell, you have your buy and your sell over here. I clicked it once, but what I did was I created my markers for where TP1 and TP2 were, which was here, right? So what I'm looking at, I'm having a visual of, okay, TP1 just hit. So I'm going to bring my stop loss down here as if I have two positions open. Okay, so I broke even. Once I broke even, I'm looking at it now. Okay, if price breaks this level, I'm staying in, because I feel like we can actually get close to this area here. And notice how my take profit for the second one is not exactly on this line right here. It's not exactly on this 20,888 line. I moved it up a little bit just to kind of ensure that price taps or goes through that level right before this, because sometimes what'll happen, price will come like right here and then shoot up, and then you miss your take profit because your take profit was like right here. All right, so I always move it a little bit above the next target. Okay, so once price got down to this level, actually, let me play it out. Let's do that so we can create a visual of it. And we got about 10 minutes, guys, until market opens. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create a visual of that. So I'll go to the next candle. There's my candle. So TP1 hit on that candle. Once TP1 hit, I'll create another little candle here. Another line. Let's say that this line is my stop loss. So my stop loss was probably like somewhere up here somewhere. Now I'm bringing my stop loss down here. Let's just say this red line was my entry. I'm bringing my stop loss here. I'm locking in. Now I'm at a no risk trade. So worst case scenario, if the trade comes against me, if it goes against me, I don't lose anything. But I'm willing to take the risk. If price breaks through this level right here, if price broke through this level, then that was my indication that we have potential for price to move to the downside. And then what you see is another BPC, breakout, pullback, continuation to the next level, right? If I see that again, I know that, okay, there's a high chance that we're going to get to the next level. All right. So once price, let me go to the next candle. Once price did that, okay, it broke out and it closed beneath this level, the body of the candle, not the wick, guys. That's so important. If the body of the candle closes beneath, then there's a chance for some momentum. But if you have the body here and the wick here, that's showing you that there's support here. There's some buyers here, and there's a chance for price to go up. But the body of this candle, which is right here, closed beneath this level. Okay? It closed beneath this level. And so that's what we're looking at in regards to that. Okay, so I played it out. All right, so at this point, now that the price has broken this level here, I'm bringing my stop loss. In 1 second, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let me go back to. I'm gonna pull up the top step. I'm gonna sign in. Sometimes it signs me out if I'm in too long. 1 second, guys. All right, so I'm pretty much, once it breaks through that level, now I need to lock in more profit. Okay, I need to lock in more profit because at that point we've passed TP1, and I'm about to give y'all a visual real quick. 1 second. Okay, so it passed TP1. Let me get you back here, and here we go. Okay, so once it passes TP1, we go back into. So here's my stop loss here. Here's recent price right here. Okay. This was my TP1. I'm dragging my stop loss right above TP1. Okay? Why? So remember, we're looking for BPC, right? So we're looking for a breakout, pullback, continuation. Well, where do you think it will find resistance when it breaks out? At this level right here. So I'm locking in profit because if it doesn't have resistance here and price continues to go up, guess what? I just locked in my money here, right? But if it continues, now I've given myself some, there's a level of resistance here, right? And that puts me in position to come to the downside, right? Breakout, pullback, continuation. So at this point now, all I'm looking for is for price to now hit my next target, okay? For price to hit my next target. So if we look here, okay, that's my next candle, and you see right there, it tapped my my TP. So we go to the next candle, and look what happens. It broke right through it, TP2. So at this point, let me go back one candle. I'm going to go back one candle. At this point right here, when we're this close to TP2, I'm bringing my stop loss down. I'm bringing it down, right about here. Okay, because now we're this close to it. I'm either getting out manually or I'm gonna let it break through. And in our case, it took profit for us. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for, guys. That's how we played out that trade from yesterday. That was the sell. So we'll see if we have an opportunity to continue to stay in the trade. We'll see. If it goes to the downside, I'm more open to staying in the trade. If it goes to the upside, I have to see how price responds at the levels, because I'm not sure if the buyers will have enough strength to push out. So let's look at recent price and let's see what we got going on. I'm gonna come out of replay mode. Okay. All right. So what are we looking at here now? We're looking at some rejection now. Okay. So what do we see? And you guys, this is a repetitive pattern here. Breakout, pullback, continuation. It tapped this level right here. Okay. So now we're getting another pullback to this level. It's rejecting this area. So we have some equal highs here, right? Let's see what happens. When price gets down here, how is it going to respond? Because here's the thing. We don't want to look at this and say, oh, it rejected here. Let me just go ahead and hop into this sell. Well, guess what? It could still push to the upside, right? So it's 9:26 now. We got about 9 minutes until we're looking to get into a trade, and 4 minutes until the market opens. So it could do a couple of things. Market can come down. So it already retested here. We see the support here. This was some nice support, right? It came here. And then if price comes back down here and finds support again, we have to consider the buy. Especially because we look on the 15-minute, we're oversold. We look on the 30-minute, we're oversold. We look on the 1 hour, we are oversold, guys. Okay, and we've been selling off for a while. So we have to keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, we let the market tell us what it wants to do. Now, if we get a candle that breaks out to this upside here, I will want price to close above this level before I consider anything, right? So we get a breakout, right? Pull back, continuation. And then we take that thing up to here. Now, if we get here and we get another BPC, right? We break out, pull back, continuation. I'm taking it. This is the next level right here. That's the next level. Okay. So, but this is definitely target number 1 if we get a buy. And this is target number 2. Okay. So I'm looking at the 20,478 level if we're in a buy, and for the first target, and then the 20,571 level for the second target. Okay. So, okay. Mary had a couple of questions. Okay. So, okay. Is this an example of trailing stop? Yes, it is, Mary. That was an example of that. Locking in profit. Exactly. Yep, that's it. Yep, that's right, Mary. You're right. That is an example. So every time the price hits the next target, you want to lock in profit. Every time it hits the next target, which is like your next key level, you want to lock in profit. And locking in profit is at the most recent support or resistance level, the previous support or resistance level. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here, guys. Let's go back. We are 2 minutes, actually a minute and 12 seconds left from the market open. So let's see what we are going to get today. So I'm looking again for a couple of things. If we're looking for a buy, I need price to break out. And let me just move this up a little bit. I'll move it right here. Okay. I need price to break out of that for me. Okay. And if we're looking for a sell, then I'm looking for price to break out of this area here. Okay. So that's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're waiting for. So we have about 30 30 seconds left on this trade here. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, let me know. We always do this in the morning. What y'all think we're going to get into, a buy or a sell? What we getting into today, guys? What y'all think? We getting into a buy or a sell? No problem, Mary. No problem. What y'all think? Buy or a sell today? Let's see who's right today. We getting a buy or a sell? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments section. A buy or a sell? Let me know. Let me know. What y'all think is going to happen? Buy or sell? All right, market is open. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So remember, waiting for this candle to close. Not getting into anything until that first candle closes. Okay, so after 9:35, then that's when we look at opportunities. Again, there is news today, but it's at 9 p.m. President Trump will be speaking. So that will probably have a huge impact on the market, but we won't be trading during that time. But if you are available, I would, like I said, listen to what he's saying and watch how the market responds to what he's saying. Okay. So we have 4 minutes and a little bit over 4 minutes left on this candle. And let's see what we get for today. All right. Let's see what we get for today. We have, we're not getting too much volume on this candle, but it's still early on. It's still early on, guys. So we'll see what happens. But what y'all think? Y'all think we're gonna get into a buy or sell? Okay. So Sylvester says sell. Mike says a buy. Interesting. Very interesting. We have two different perspectives. And you see, guys, this is why there's different movements in the market, because literally how you guys have different opinions, right? That's how traders look at the market. Some traders think it's going to sell off. Some traders think it's going to buy. And whoever's correct, you'll pretty much see that as an indication when you look at the chart. Okay? But we have, how much time do we have left? We have 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Price is trying to push down. Let's see how it responds. Remember, this is my level here that I'm looking for. We don't chase big candles, okay? We trade setups. We trade setups and we don't chase big candles, okay? We let it come to us. We watch and see what's happening and we make an informed decision from there. Okay, so we have 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on this candle here. Let's see if the bears are going to try to push price down even more, or will the buyers say that enough is enough and they're going to push the price up to the upside. So let's see what we get. Now, if we get a buy here at the bottom here, if we get a buy signal, then we got to take that into consideration too, because it's already shown us that it wants to buy here. It literally right here, we have an indication that price wants to go up at this level. Okay, so we have to take that into consideration. Look at that wick on that candle. What does that tell you guys? When you see a wick happen like that at a key level, at least in this demonstration right here, what does that tell you guys? What type of players are heavy right here or strong at this level? Buyers or sellers when you see wicks like that? Buyers or sellers? All right, guys, so we got 1 minute and 25 seconds left on this candle. I'm not impressed yet. I'm not jumping into that. Let's see how it closes. I will want the candle, remember the body of the candle, to close beneath this level, not the wick, the body. Okay, we're looking for the body of the candle to close beneath this level. All right. Let's see. We have 50 seconds, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. This is why you don't chase the big candles. Buyers, buyers, buyers. Exactly. All of you guys are correct. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. So let's see. We We have 30 seconds left. Let's see how it closes. Let's see how it closes. All right, not bad, but we still stuck in this area right here, guys. I don't know. The buyers might have came to play now, guys. Let's see. 7 seconds left. All right, that's a huge wick on this candle. So the next candle, okay, could either be a buy or a sell. Now, we have to be careful here, okay? We have to wait for the breakout. Because if we enter a buy here, we've already witnessed that there is resistance here. So entering a buy in this area or entering a sell in this area is risky. Is risky because even on the sell side, we see that if we try to get into a sell now, there's support here. That's why we saw this wick right here. Okay, so let's just be patient and let's see what happens when price breaks out on this side or if price breaks out on this side. All right, so we're just going to be patient and we're going to wait for our opportunity. We might have to wait a little bit to see what price wants to do. So just being patient, guys. Just being patient. Okay. It's 9:36, so we're on our second candle after market open. And let's see who wants to take control of the market right now. I'm looking at the targets right now, guys. This is a strong level right here. So if we do get a buy, consider like this was resistance, a lot of resistance here. Okay, we look like we're getting our buy coming in. We'll see. We'll see. It's 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the 1 minute, guys. I'm going to get my buy ready. Okay, my stop loss, my potential stop loss will be, okay, let's see how it responds. I'm not in anything yet. Not in anything. Okay, my potential stop loss would be, let's see, first level, second level. Be right here. Okay. Oh, right here at this 2093 level. Okay, 2093 level. 20,293.75. Okay. So based on where I am, where my stop loss is, I can't even do 5 contracts. I got to do like 4 contracts. And even that's still kind of pushing it. Okay, so if I do 3 contracts, let's go to the 1 minute. Let's see what's happening here. So what we're looking for is a BPC on the 1 minute. Okay, so if the body of this candle closes above this level, then I'll look for the pullback. Okay, so we got 2 seconds left. All right, so the body of this candle closed above, right? Let's zoom in. The body of the candle closed above. Okay, so now I'm waiting on my pullback. So here's our breakout. I'm waiting on my pullback, and then I'm waiting on the continuation. I'm not getting in yet. If it continues to go up, then hey, it continues to go up, but that's not my setup. All right? So let's see. So now that we're moving up, now I can adjust my stop loss potentially to like right here. Right? So here's our first, this is my first level here, and then my second level is here. Let me see. Pull back here. Yeah, I would put it like right here. So 20,331. 20,331.50 is what I'm looking at. So now I can risk a little bit more, okay, because I can move my stop loss up a little bit. So let's go back here and let's look at, let's say 6 contracts. All right, so 6 contracts will put me where I need to be. Now, this candle right here, if it closes, this is very important. If it closes and come back in here, that's a false breakout, guys. That's a false breakout. All right, so we're going to let it close to see what it is. But this is a potential pullback right here, this candle right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put in the chat my what I'm looking at. Okay, so let's see, 0.50. Okay, 20,331.50. Okay, all right, so look, so we got 12 seconds left, and look how this candle is coming back in. This is why the pullback is so important. Okay, breakout, pullback. It did not find support. It came back into the channel, guys. So now I have to start looking for a potential sell. Okay, let's see. Let's see. If it engulfs this candle here, then we'll get into a buy. But other than that, I don't like the way this is looking. I don't like the way it's looking. It has to engulf this candle now. I need it to break past this area right here. Close above this area. Close above that area right there. If it doesn't, I don't like it. I don't like it. Look at that. So we are nice little range here, guys. Nice little range here. Okay? Nice little range. So we might get stuck here. Now, if we get back to this level and we don't break out, or we get here and we don't break out, it's going to be a no trading day for me. Because that means price is just playing around and we don't got time for the games, right? We don't have time for the games. Okay? So we're being patient and we're waiting. Yep. False breakout. That's right. That's right, Mary. That's why the BPC is so important. That's why it's so important, okay? So let's see how price responds now, guys, at this level. At this level. So what I'm doing now is I'm plotting on my sell. So I'm looking at a sell here. Okay. Now, if I was to get into a sell, where would I place my stop loss? So I want price to be beneath this area here before I get in. So this is where I would want price to be before I get in, right? So if it breaks down here, right, we pull back. That's my first level of defense. And then my second level is, let's see, my second level would be like right here at this 20,306 level. 20,306 level. Okay? That would be my next level of defense right there. All right? So that's where I would place my stop loss for a sell. So let's see where that would be. 20,306.25. Okay, so I'm already plotting out where I would want my stop loss if I was to get into a sale. And this is what helps me to get in at a good entry, a quick entry. Okay, so I can't determine how many contracts I would take so far because price is not down here yet. So I still have to figure that out. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it at 6 for right now. Now we have to see how price responds right here, guys. This is going to be interesting to see how price responds here. Okay, let me go to my 5 minute. Yep, we're getting right back down here. So let's see how it responds. Okay. Let's see how it responds. Is it going to break through or is it going to find support again at that level? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Okay. Let's see how it closes though. Still some time on this candle. It's trying to retest this area to see if they can break through again. So let's see what happens. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions. No games today. That's right, Mary. No games. No games. All right, so we got 15 seconds left on this candle. Not bad. Let's see. And we're not going to fall for the false breakout on the downside either, guys. We're going to be patient. We're going to be patient. Look at that. Okay. Let's see if this next candle breaks through. Let's see if this next candle breaks through. And even if it does break through, that's just part one of what we're looking for. Breakthrough. Whoa, look at that buy candle right there. Wow. Wow. Look at that support that we're finding here. Wow. Look at that. So we have 25 seconds left on this one. And it's definitely finding support right here. For sure. The way price just responded like that, it's definitely finding support. But let's see how it closes. All right, let's see how it closes. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right, that's a pretty solid candle right there. That's a pretty solid candle. Sometimes you got to wait for your money, okay? If we get back to here, guys, and we don't get a nice clean breakout, we're going to call it a no trading day. Okay? At some point it is going to break out, but we don't like breakouts where it's low volume. Which is why we trade around this time of the day, because that's around the time the New York Stock Exchange opens. So there's a lot more orders being placed for buys and sells. A lot more volume. Okay, so we have 10 seconds left on this candle here. And let's see how this plays out for us. If I go to the 5-minute, we can see that that's just a wick here. And it's wicked out on both sides. Both sides is wicked out. Wow. So price is really struggling today. It's really struggling. Let's go to our 1-minute. Okay, so here we go. We're back trying to retest this level again. That's what it looks like. So let me get ready for a buy. Okay. But where would I place my buy? Where would I place my stop loss for the buy? Let's see. Depending on where that candle stops. Let's see. So if we break through here, that's one level. And then this would be 2 levels, about right here. Right there. So we'll see how it closes. We'll see how it closes, right? Let me bring it down just a little bit more, actually. That's where I will probably have my stop loss. Oh, right here. If we got into this buy. Okay, and I'm also seeing a nice little W pattern here. So we might get our continuation. We'll see. We got a break pass here. Okay, so now I'm getting my buy ready. Okay, I'm getting my buy ready. And my potential stop loss. Let me put it under this candle right there. I feel better with that one. If we break through, I would like, let's see, my stop loss would be at 20,319. 20,319 even. Okay. If we do break through. If we break through. So right now, 6 contracts is okay. But we'll see once we get up here. I might have to bring my contracts down because of where price is. Okay. So we'll see. But price is definitely trying to figure out what it wants to do. All right. So we're retesting this level again, guys. We're retesting it again. Let's see what happens. We need a breakout and a pullback and continuation. Okay. 25 seconds until this candle closes right here. And I can see we're at 7:11. Let me see when price gets up here. Where we are. I might got to bring it down to 5 contracts. But right now, I'm still in range. So I try not to risk more than $750 on each trade for this account. What are the high volumes times for the market? For the U.S. market, if you're trading gold, that 8 o'clock time frame is good, Eastern Standard Time. And for the wow, look at that rejection. And it rejected right where my line was, guys. And if you're trading like any US pairs, between 7, like Forex, between 7 to 10. And for futures, for NASDAQ and like the Dow Jones, the S&P, 9:30 when the market opens. Yep. Mary says, your training has definitely made a difference in me being patient. For sure. I love it. I love it. I love it. And guys, when I'm able to help you guys, it helps me too. So I want you guys to understand that that's definitely a mutual understanding there. Okay? But we are getting rejected again. This is crazy. We're stuck here. And this is why we got to be patient, y'all. A lot of people probably got stopped out on this end here and on this end. A lot of people probably got stopped out on both ends. So let me go ahead and take this out of the play now. And I got to go back to looking at where I want to set my stop loss for the sell. All right. So let's go here. If we break out here again, it's probably going to be in the same area, but I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. 306, right? Because this will be our first level. And then this will be our second level. I'll bring it up just a little bit. Yeah, about right there. So that's 316. Yeah, 316.50 if we get a sale. All right. So the buyers and sellers, they don't know which way they want to go. Excuse me. They don't know which way they want to go. And we have to just be patient and see what happens. At some point, somebody got to make a move. So we'll see. Okay. We will see. Let's see how price does right here again, guys. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We have 20 seconds left on this candle right here. Let's see how price responds on the next candle. Wow. Wow. We getting another wick right here. We might be headed back up again. Yep. Can this candle engulf it and break? Or is it going to go up? Let's see. Let's see what we get. It's struggling right now. No real movement, guys. A lot of back and forth. Now, we get an opportunity to the downside, guys. We got a nice little gap that we can potentially hit, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we have how much time? 54 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if the bears have enough strength to push the price down. Let's see if the bears have enough strength to push the price down. That's where I would want the price to move, honestly. I would want it to go down because there's more opportunity on the downside. We're going to get a lot of pushback on the upside. We'll still be able to close out some profits, but I see a lot more opportunity on the downside. So let's see what we get. It's 10 seconds left on this candle right here. So the bulls haven't fully come in yet, but the bears haven't broken through this level either. So we have to see what we get here. This next candle could break through, or we find support again. Let's see. Okay. I've noticed the market makes large moves around 3 p.m. Yes. So sometimes right before the market close, it'll make a nice little push and it might trend. But typically your times are around that time for the US market. Okay. Rob said he made his move. Okay, what did you get into, Rob? Let me know what you got into. You got into a buy, sell, what you get into? Let me know. I'm waiting until price either breaks here or breaks here. Right now, it's too much back and forth for me right here. You can make a little bit of profit, if you buy here and then try to take it to the upside, or sell here and take it to the downside. But I'm looking for that strong, powerful move. So I'm going to give the market another maybe 10 minutes or so. And if it hasn't made a decision, then what I'll do is, if I get into a trade, I'll post it in the chat. Let me see what he said. Yeah, tell me what your move is, Rob. Let me know what you got. You got into a buy earlier. Did you get into the buy at the bottom of the range and took profit at the top? Because it's definitely ranging right now. We ain't saying no. That was a huge wick right there. Wow. We might see a break. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Let's see. Let me go back here. Yeah, it's the candles are even getting smaller, guys, which tells me that the volume is slowing down. Definitely slowing down. And believe it or not, this is actually a lot of money in this little area right here. But it's just because we don't see any clear direction, we're not seeing any moves on that. Let me see what Rob said. I think okay, he about to send it to the chat. Okay. Nice. So Rob just made $13.85 on the buy. Let's go. Let's go. Did you get in at the bottom of the range? Let me know if you got in at the bottom of the range. So what we talk about when we're in the range, we look for buys at the bottom of the range, and we look for sales at the top of the range. That's what we typically look for. But because price is indecisive for me, I'm going to wait. Let me know, Rob. Did you get in at the bottom of the range or the top? Let me know if you can. Let me know. That's good stuff, though. Cashing out. Oh, he said yes. Okay. All right, bet. Cashing out. Let's get it. I love it. All right. So let's see what we get, guys. Let's see if in the next 10 minutes, if we get a look. If not, then I'm just going to call it a no trading day, or if I do see an opportunity, I'll post it in the chat. Okay? I'll post it in the chat. But other than that, we just sitting here waiting, let these candles figure out what they want to do. They fighting back and forth right now. Buys or the sales. Okay, 40 seconds, guys. 40 seconds on this candle right here. 40 seconds on this candle right here. And great job for getting it, because you got into the buy at the bottom. That gave you a lot of opportunity to take it to the upside. So great job on that. That's what we talk about. Looking for sales at the top and buys at the bottom when the market is ranging. But we might not even get a breakout today. We'll see. We shall see. We got 10 more minutes and we're going to see what happens. We look at it on the 5-minute chart. Lot of choppiness. These candles barely have bodies to them. right? These right here. Okay, hold on. We might be getting some action. Let's see. We might be getting some action, guys. Let's zoom in. I already got my sell already ready in case if we get into a sell. But let's see if we can close strong here. Are they ready to make a move or what? Let's see. We got 10 seconds left on this candle. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Finally getting a break here, guys. Now I'm waiting for my pullback. There's the break. There's the break. Now I'm waiting for my pullback. Okay, waiting for my pullback. Now, if this candle closes beneath this line, then I'm just going to take the sell, okay? Because it's already broken 2 lines. But let's see. Let's see what happens. I want to see my pullback, though. That's what I want to see. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it might just shoot straight down, okay? But I'm going to wait for the pullback. 20 seconds left on this candle. This wick right here tells me that the pullback is in play. That wick right there tells me the pullback is in play. All right. 7 seconds left on this candle. All right, let's see what this next candle looks like. Okay. All right, this is our potential pullback right here. This is a potential pullback. Okay, so stop loss. Let's talk about it. First level of defense is here. Second is here. So I'm looking for my stop loss to be at 20,316. 20,316.50. Okay, so 6 contracts right now is too much. I'll have to bring this down to 5. Okay, there's my pullback. There's my pullback right here, guys. So if the next candle is a strong bearish candle and it engulfs it, then I'm getting into the sell. Okay, 5 contracts is too much. So let me see. Can I bring my stop down a little bit? Just a little bit. 20,306. 20,306. 306.50. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if this next candle engulfs this candle, guys. I want it to break past here. Break past there, and then I'm in. If it breaks past there, I'm in. Okay? But if it doesn't, I'm not touching it. Because it could be fake. It could be a fake out. 20 seconds. I need to break past here. Okay? 8 seconds left on the candle. We still stuck right here. Not clear enough for me. Let's see. All right, I'm getting ready for my sell. I'm not in it yet. See how it closes. 32 seconds left. Let's see. Not in it yet. I needed to break. Close beneath. That's what I need to see. Not in it yet. I'm not in it yet. All right, still didn't break through. Still didn't break through that level. So I'm waiting. I am waiting. Let's see what happens, guys. A little crooked line right here. Look at that. Let's look at it from the 5 minute. 5 minute look like we're getting a little pullback action here. If it holds this level, if it doesn't break past this level, that's a good sign that we can take it to the downside. But if it breaks past this level, then it just found another level of support. Okay. Let's go to the 1 minute, see what's happening. All right, that was a huge rejection right there on that candle. Let's see if this next one comes down. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Right now, in that 5 contracts where we are right now, I'm risking 732-ish. Okay? Because my stop loss will be here if I got into the sell. All right? We got to see if we get this continuation to the downside, guys. We got to see. That's why we got to be patient. Can't just jump in. Let me check the comments, make sure I'm not missing anything. Got in at 2013. 313 and 383. Nice, Rob. Nice, Rob. Nice. Good stuff. All right, guys. This candle might be the one to push us down. Let's see if it clears. Let's see if it clears. Still have 44 seconds left on this candle. We need it to break. And don't fake. I got a little bit of bars. Nah, I should probably just stick to trading. All right, 20 seconds. 20 seconds on this candle right here. What's going to happen? The bears broke out, but they not pushing nothing. Let's see. I need a push. I need that body to close beneath this level right here. You close beneath that, then you got me. I'm in. But right now, y'all playing games. All right, here we go. Look like we picking up some momentum here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm getting ready. Yeah, 5 contracts is still good. Yeah, 5 contracts is still good. Ten seconds. What is it going to do? Still didn't break. It still did not break. Let's see what this next one does. Let's see what this next one does. All right. I'm in. Okay. So let's take a look at it. Let me go to my 5 minute real quick. Go to my 5 minute. All right. So from looking at this, my TP, the furthest it can go is probably down here for TP2. Okay. That's the furthest. TP1 would be about right here at this 2091 level. Okay, 2091 level. All right, so let me go ahead and put my little imaginary line right there. I'm gonna make a duplicate of it. Okay, right here. And actually, I'll put a horizontal line. That'll be easier. Let's do that. Yeah, so TP1 would be about right here, 20,091.75. Actually, I'm going to move it up a little bit more, 96.50. So that's TP1. And then TP2 is at 20,053.50. So I'm going to type that in, and then we will go from there. Okay, so let's see. TP1, and let me close that out so we can see a clear vision of that. Okay, so TP1 is, where are we? TP1 is 20,096.50, 20,096.50, and then TP2 is at 20,053. 20,053.50. Okay, so those are the levels right there. And let's see how it rolls, guys. Let's see how we do. All right, so this one here, we will have to see how price responds at this level to see if TP2 is still valid if we get down to this area here. But TP1 is definitely a good area as well. Okay, so I'll let you guys know if I lock in profit or if I'm still in or whatever the case is. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so we are at, how much time we got left? 3 minutes left on this candle right here. 3 minutes left. I'm on a 5-minute chart, looking at the 5-minute chart. And we're going to see how it plays out. See how it plays out. So I have my stop here, right above this level right here, this 20,267. If it breaks that resistance, because that was a strong level of support in the past, then we're definitely headed to the upside. Okay. But if it doesn't, then we have a couple of layers of, I would call, resistance before price responds. Okay. So we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like. All right. So we are getting some support here. Let's see if the sellers are going to come in or the buyers are going to push price up here. So we got the nice breakout here, right? And then if we looked at it from the, let me go back to the 1 minute real quick. We looked at it from the 1 minute perspective. We got the breakout. Here was our pullback. The continuation was right here, right? But we see here we got multiple wicks right here. So I wanted this candle. Let me zoom in so we can see it. I wanted this candle right here to break past this wick right here because we found a little bit of support twice here. So I wanted this candle to break. But even though this candle broke here, we're still finding some support here. So we'll see if this is just a pullback or if price is ready to reverse at this point. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see how price responds. But we have 35 seconds left, and we already have our trade management in place, and we have our proper risk, right? So if it does turn out to be a buy, we have a position open to take advantage of it. But if it's not, then we're already in position for our sell, and this was just like a pullback. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm gonna stay on though until I close out the trade, just so you guys can see, if it does come back down to the downside, how I'm managing that trade. Okay. But notice how I do not, once I have my level set, I'm not moving anything else. Okay. Unless it's like, if I want like a little bit more space on my stop, I might do that. But overall, I just leave it where it is. So we have a lot of rejection right here. Okay. We have a lot of rejection right here. So the buyers will have to have a lot of strength to push through this. So I'm interested to see how price plays out right here. Okay, and it looks like the sellers are trying to come back in to potentially push price down. So let's see what's going on the 5 minute. Let's see how it looks on the 5 minute. All right, so on the 5 minute, this looks like a slight pullback on the 5 minute, right? So notice how the body of this candle is not as strong, right? So the body of this candle is small with a lot of wick from the top side. So that's telling me that the sellers are trying to push the price down further. Okay, so we'll see how this next candle plays out, but there's definitely some sellers at this level right here, right above our right before our stop loss. So we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. We'll see if the sellers can continue to push price, or will the buyers step in again and break through. That's where we're at right now. But we already got a break here. We definitely got a clear break here. So we'll see. Let's see what we got going on a higher time frame too, guys. Let's look at that. 15 minute. 15 minute, this looks like this was the pullback here. This just looks like continuation on the 15 minute. The 30 minute, same thing. This was a pullback, continuation on the 30 minute. Okay. Let's see. And then of course the 1 hour is going to look even more solid with that. So we'll see, guys. Let's see. Let's go back to our 5 minute here. If we close beneath this wick right here on this candle, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. But we have to be patient. If we don't close, then the buyers might be trying to sneak in right here. But let's let it play out. Right? Let it play out and let's see what they want to do. Okay? 3 minutes left on this candle right here. All right, nice break. Nice break. Let's see if we can hit TP1, guys. Let's see if we can hit TP1. Okay. Let's see. How much time we have left? It's still a lot of time on this candle, but it already broke this little wick area right here. So that's a good sign. All right. We have 2 minutes and 55 seconds left on this candle. Let me check to make sure there's no questions or anything. All right, cool. We good. All right, so that's what we're looking at right now, guys. So now we're just letting this play out, and we're going to see. And great morning to anybody that just joined and tapped in with me. I appreciate y'all for locking in on both the IG and YouTube side. All right, if you got questions, like I said, please feel free to ask. And while we're in this sale, let's just talk about why trading is bulletproof, right? Even when the market is tanking, you can still be profitable. So no matter what's happening, if you're in the right position and if you're in the right trades, you can still make money, okay, regardless of the circumstances. So, and like I said, we're only in our trades for about 30 minutes to an hour, tops. So, you make your money and you go on about your day and you focus and do what you want to do for the rest of the day. That's how you carry this thing. All right, nice drop, guys. Nice drop. Beautiful. Okay, let me go back to my let me go to the 1 minute, see what we got going on here. Okay, nice. All right. Looks like TP1 is about to hit, guys. We're getting very close to it. I have a $667 running profit right now. Okay. Let's see what we get here. All right, we're getting close. This is a very strong candle. Now, let's look at this, guys. Look how strong this candle is on the 5 minute. This is an engulfing candle. So we probably get one more candle of continuation from that because it engulfed this candle, meaning the body of this candle is bigger. TP1 just hit, guys, is bigger than the body of this candle. So now that TP1 has hit, what I'm doing is, let me see, because we're far away, well, I won't say far away, but we have a nice good amount of space in between current price and our entry level here. So this is our level of resistance here. So I'm going to bring my stop loss to break even. Okay, my stop loss is at break even now, meaning that I'm in a no risk trade. So even if price goes against me, I don't lose any money. Worst case scenario, I think we can come down to this 20,053 level. So I'm still in my position. Okay, I think we can come down to this 20,053 level. So I'm still in my position with a running profit of 722. With a running profit of 722. Okay, let's see how price responds here though. So that was a small little indication right there. Okay, so that was a small little pullback. All right, so what I'm looking at now, guys, if price stays under here, we're in good shape to stay in the trade, because we see here, remember I always say past support is future resistance, right? So price came down here, found support, and then we got a drop, right? So if it was support in the past, that means it's resistance in the future. So my stop is right above that to potentially still stay in the trade. All right, let's see how this next candle closes. We have 15 seconds left on this candle. And here's the timing of the candle right here, guys, over here to the right. Over here, this is the time of the candle. Okay, so 4 seconds left. Not that much body on the candle. Not that much body. So we might still, the sellers might still be in play. Okay, let's see what we get. So what I'm saying is I'm willing to risk not making any profit to make more profit. But worst case scenario, it's not a loss. That's what I'm saying. So if you took profit right here, that's a great trade, right? But for me, I think we can get one more leg out of this. I think we can get one more leg out of this. Okay. So I'm just trying to see if price breaks this level. If the body of this candle closes beneath this line right here, I think we have a good chance for price to continue to push. Okay. But if it does not, then I have to be cautious of price finding support here. All right. So we'll see. We'll see how the next couple of candles look. And like I said, if you have questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. So we right here at this level. Let's see what this next candle does, guys. All right, we breaking. We are breaking, guys. Let's see if it closes that way, though. Let's see if it closes that way. So now, guys, I'm locking in more profit, okay? This was my TP1, this level right here, right? So this was our little pullback right here. So that tells me that there's a little bit of resistance here, right? There's some resistance right here. So I'm bringing my stop loss now right above this level right here. Okay, I'm locking in profit right there. Okay, so if it decides to find support here, I'm just going to take my money and I'm going to go ahead and keep it moving. But if it doesn't and it continues to push price down, well, now I have the opportunity to still stay in the trade. Okay, so there's our level of resistance. We'll see if price stays beneath this level right here. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, 1 second here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. I might get stopped out. It might just take my little $500 for the day. Every day is not going to be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 day, right? But all profit is good profit. Okay. So my stop loss is at 20,000. Where is it? Oh, I got stopped out right there, guys. I got stopped out. All right. So I took my profit for the day and I am officially about $1,500, less than $1,500 away from passing the combine for the $150,000 account. All right. So this is why you have to look at the when price is locking in profit, because at the end of the day, and that could have been a little wick out right there too, but it's all good because I'm happy where I am, right? Because if it finds support here and it comes all the way back up, well, I've taken my money out of the market. Okay. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this session. I appreciate all of you guys for hopping in and taking a look at what's going on here. Oh man, it went down. Oh no, it didn't go down. It's still here. Okay. All right. So I appreciate you guys for locking in with me. And yeah, today was a winning day. Today was another winning day. We're at like 11 winning days now and only lost one. So we're going to keep this momentum going. Great job, everybody, today. Go ahead and drop your profits in the chat for me. Drop your profits in the chat for me, guys. And hold on. Kelly cooking with hot grease. Hold up. Kelly made $1,021 on that move. Come on, man. Put some fires in the chat for Kelly, man. That is amazing. She made $1,500 in 2 days, guys. $1,500 in 2 days. Let's go. She's probably around 1,000 away from passing the combine. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. So y'all seeing it for yourselves, man. We do this every day in the academy, okay? I'm live here free on YouTube every Tuesday. Lock in with me, y'all. Like literally, we have people from all walks of life that have never traded before and they're passing combines. They're on the verge of passing combines. Like you guys got to understand, if you have an open mind, this can happen for you too. This can happen for you too. So great job, Kelly. I'm so proud, super proud. That is amazing. I love it. And we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling, guys. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll be live on TikTok tomorrow from the binary option side for anybody that want to plug in on that. And we're going to keep it moving. All right. Happy Tuesday. And make sure you guys like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And we're going to go from there. All right. Peace.